Hey, hi there, guys. This is Shopao. This is my mom's rig. So this rig is very old already, but this has been modified by Bem, aka Comcam. The paint job was done by me, and the rest of it, he made the cutting of the fan holes and the side as well as the front panel. At the front here, we have the Cooler Master Musketeer. It measures the voltage, and then the VU meter, and then the temperature of the system. We have here a DVD writer, and at the bottom portion of the DVD writer we have the card reader. At the front, Comcam made a modification for the holes of the fan. So I have two 80 mm fans, just ordinary fans with blue LEDs. So looking at the side, we have the smoke acrylic side panel. At the top here, this is a 120 mm speaker grill cover, modified as a fan cover. Looking at the back of the system, we still have also a smoke acrylic modification by Comcam. This is still a smoke acrylic at the sides, as you can see. You can still see the cables at the back. So again, this is the front panel. This is still a smoke acrylic. This is also a smoke acrylic here. So you can see through the front via the smoke acrylic. Right. So we proceed then on basic specs of the system. So power supply here, this is just a HEC 475 HEC power 475, and it's nearly 500 watt power supply. Then at the back here, this is still an LED fan, just an ordinary LED fan, an 80 mm fan. The CPU cooler is a Gigabyte CPU cooler. This is a G-Lite CPU cooler. At the side here we have a G-Skill memory cooler. Video card is just an AGP. Now you wonder what's this at the bottom. This is the two 75 mm fans. This is from CDR King. If you don't believe it, this is a CDR King slot fan. If you look at the back, you can still see the logo of CDR King. Sorry, but it's blurry, but at least you will get the picture. It's a CDR King slot fan. So at the bottom here, I have the 120 mm fan for the intake, and this one is of course with a filter, so that you could filter the dust coming in. And pretty much this is the 320 gigabyte hard drive, an AGP card, an FX 5500 128 MB, or I think it's a 256 MB. And the same thing is a Pentium 4 3.2 gigahertz motherboard. Is a P4C800 Asus. Right, so this is the whole system. As you can see, this is a side panel. You can remove the side panel by removing the thumb screws. Alright, here we go. So that's without the side panel. This is the effect with the side panel. So pretty neat, huh? Alright. So Here I already made some changes. We have LED strips at the sides of the system. Also at the bottom, we have LED strips down here, and until the front, we also have LED strips. Looking at the top, we also have some LED strips, but it's there. It's just kind of hidden from your view. That's the LED strip so far. Oh, there we go. Alright, that's at the top. Alright. Okay, so this is the 120mm fan for the exhaust. Okay, so you will notice that this 475 HEC 475 is so the custom sleeve. That's already part of the power supply. Alright, so pretty much that's all the specs. So have some thumb screws and all that. Sorry, I couldn't really manage the cables. It's very hard to manage the cable of this HEC power supply. But alright, so this is the back of the Musketeer. Alright, I could also turn off the LED strips by switching off. I have a switch here that I could just go ahead and switch to the right, and the LED strips would be off. There we go. Switch it back on. Alright, the effect of no LED strips, and the effect with the LED strips. Pretty neat. Alright. Pretty much that's all that I could provide you guys. This is one very old computer, but still loving it. Still has the juice to perform the games for my mom. Alright. Alright, again, so just have to turn it off here for LED strips there, and turn it back on. Alright, so this is the panel made by Comcam. Alright, you see it's a different thing when you don't have the smoke acrylic side panel, and the effect if you have the smoke acrylic side panel. Alright, so pretty much that ends the overview of my mom's computer. Right, cheers.